Yeah, look at this. Big strips, mate. Big strips. No, I have a thing where I was collecting some. Are they in there? Nope. I've got a collection of some strips of fucking dried rat fat somewhere. Or I did. Maybe we'll have to start a new collection of that, guys. I was gonna frame it and write words with it. So I thought, you know, fucking why not? What can we fucking store it in? Not the greatest start to a video. Tell you what we'll do. We'll rescue them chicken feet from in there. Chuck them in there. There we are. Look at that. And then strips like this of rat fat are going to go in this tub. Now, if I was better at streaming, I'd have a little counter, so every time I held something in this part of the screen and dropped it, you get a little number coming up. Don't even know if that's possible, but it'd be good. There, look at that. Make some pictures out of these, mate. Feel sorry for anyone that comes and finds this because they've happened to find me recording the radio shows on here. I thought, oh, that guy's recording a show again. Bit of a shock. It's not quite ready yet, this. Who's here then? Someone's watching. I can answer this time because I'm not recording a show. Big strip. That felt horrible. I don't think I broke my skin though. Greasy. I'm going to share the link for this on Reddit, because why not? Might as well, eh? Right. Yeah, man, back in. It's fucking well good. Just one set tape. I'm going to fucking share this about. Didn't think to do it, but might as well, innit? Might as well share it in Discord as well, eh? Share it in the Discord. Oh, fucking tape, what a fucking guy. Brilliant. Put that music back on. Sounding like ludicrous. Ludicrous. Was. Oh, I'll share it on Twitter as well. I'm alright, mate. Oh, you just come from that. You've just come from Riot, haven't you? So, yeah. Oh, mate, if you can fucking. If you know anywhere to share the link to this around, man. Like, I'm never going to get money on YouTube. YouTube have already told me that because I think I've upset them too many times with the things I post. But it would be nice to have subscribers, you know, and fucking people watching stuff. But if you know anywhere to share stuff, mate, please share it if you don't mind, innit? Nice one, bro. Thank you. And then when you get back, I'll explain what's going on to you. So for whoever's watching, no, I'm scraping the bit from round the ear, which is a bit kind of delicate, but comes away as like big chunks. Emily, I might make this right into a pencil case if I do it properly. Like, it's been a while since I've scraped one down because of lockdown. Like, I've just done this front half of one, hoping it'd be for a rat person, but I ended up ripping the front of his face off, so he won't be for that. I'll use him for other bits. I'm possibly going to make a bunch of these because I know that I'm not going to do these perfectly. I'm going to end up ripping them. So these are my ball flickers. So you can flick my balls. That's made out of rat skin, baby chicken toes, and a baby chicken's beak. But maybe a pencil case, mate, with a pencil sharp one that will up its arse. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna make out of them, man. But this is what I do. I don't know if you're new to this or if you're already aware of what I do. What would you make out of it, Emily? Given the chance. If someone said to you, "Yeah, mate, here's a dead rat already scraped and prepared for you," what would you make out of it? Oh, it's fucking dry out my gloves. It's fucking hard to hold the knife because of the grease. Like, these aren't ready to be sewn up yet. Got to scrape this layer off and then it'll sit in the sun for a few days. Oh, I'll probably have to scrape it again because they were quite fat rats, mate. Like, look at the size of this bastard here. He's fucking huge. Like that there, that's not a rat, mate. That comes out to about here when you pull it out. That's like a fucking small dog, mate. So that's gonna take some fucking work in. Yeah, I can imagine, mate. We had a problem. Well, there was a problem that I read in the paper. It's not round here, but it's in England anyway. But they were like fucking massive rats, mate. And it's just, I don't get how they get that big. I really don't. Like, because you'd think that they'd kill each other, wouldn't you? Like, when they start getting big, think they'd be looking at each other going, that one's a bit plump there. I'll have him. And then they just eat the fatter rats, but obviously not. Because they can be cannibalistic, like multi-mammates, mate. If you keep multi-mammates in a box, they'll start killing each other if there's too many in the box. They control their own population. I've never tried well, I have. I've tried to get cats, right? I've rang up three of the local cats homes and said, "Hiya, could I have I know that you dispatch cats there when people don't collect them and that, and elderly ones, and strays. So if I make a donation, and I bring them my own bag, can I have a bag of dead cats off you, please? I'd like to make something out of them." I'm obviously happy to donate because I like what you do, you know, it's great for the animals that are alive. And they hung up on me. And then I rang back and and I said, "Sorry, I don't know what happened there. We lost the connection. It must be because I walked across my room, you know, just trying to be polite." And she was like, "Will you stop wasting my time with these prank phone calls?" Like, look, it's not a prank phone call. I'm a taxidermist and I'd like a bag of dead cats, you know. I'm offering money to your charity. I honestly, even now, I don't see a problem with it. I don't understand what the problem with it was. But they just spoke to me like I was a piece of shit, mate. I think one of them was polite and said, "No, I'm sorry, we wouldn't be able to do that because if it was to get out, people would be against it." I was like, "Oh, that's no worries, you know, that's okay." But the others were just fucking rude. I have that all the time, tape. I had that at uni. I've told you this before, man. Like, whenever I'd, like, present an idea or whatever at uni, albeit everyone would be like, that's fucking mental, Jack, why would you want to do that? But people would just laugh at whatever ideas I came up with, mate, like it was a joke, like everything that comes out my mouth is a joke. Even, no matter how serious I'd be being, or how serious I thought I was being. But, I mean, now it works to my advantage, you know, that's, I think, partly how I got that show on Threshold and that. But it was no good for me then. Like a stegosaurus, what the fuck you on about? What if I missed there? Flirt with the fat old lady. Yeah, I know it probably will be better face to face, and now that I've got a bit more of a following and that, and there's, you know, newspaper articles about my work and that, maybe they'd be more inclined to. Mate, a cat with rat ears or spines is a good idea, but could use fucking where are they? I've got some of these, mate. I've still got some baby chicken shins left, mate. They do them in triangles. They'd be fucking well good around the ears. Why can't I see all the conversations? Oh yeah, yeah. That's the thing though, innit? If I did word it like that, Emily, it'd be fine, innit? Like, it's an art project for the euthanised cats to bring awareness to try and get money for you. Fucking, but I don't want to do that, man, because that's not what I don't care. Yeah, I'd take it seriously by all bombs though if someone came up to me. I'd take it seriously on the phone though. You know, if they're offering you money and they give you the money, you'd be like, yeah, alright, sound. We could do a lot with that, you know. Well, we could buy a fair bit of cat food. Or give him the X Factor sob story. I want to make a pillowcase out of dead cats, and I really want to do it because my nan died last year, and her favourite colour was blue, and that cat there had blue eyes, I heard. So I wanted to be able to use mittens to be able to make a doorstop for my granddad, so that he'd always have something to remember my nan by. And then people would be all over it, yeah. Hire a 4-string quartet to be in the is it the lobby, the foyer, reception area. This is a tune. That sounds like fucking Ghostface. That was definitely Ghostface Killer. One sec. It's saying it's not. Bad, not good. You heard that tape? Bad, not good. Reagan with Ghostface and MF Doom. Yeah, innit? Fucking shame, mate. Big shame. But I mean, if it's true that it was because of the crack, then I mean, he's done well to get to 50, I guess. But if it's because he tried to expose what was, you know, the stuff he's been trying to expose over the past 10, 15 years, maybe he got a bit too close. But what if he's not dead though? What if he's just like, right, I'm going to quit now, properly retire, but I'm going to make everyone think I'm dead because I'm never coming back. I don't want to ever have to be tempted to come back to it. No, I've not posted to Drama because I try not to post there every day, innit? I try not to post drama every day because people will get a bit funny over it. I think anyway. I know I'm a mod on there, but I don't want to just fucking use it just for sharing me stuff in it, because that's all I'll post there. I can't do it on TikTok, Emily. This part I can't share this bit on TikTok. Nice woman. Right, so now I'm going to be doing like the side of its face and its nose again, the other side. Can I not make the fucking... Trying to make it so the fucking chat stays there. Excuse me. Oh, I don't want to do that in my mask because then you're just going to see my eyes wincing from fucking... I know it's gross, but I mean, I'm fucking peeling a rat in it, so I don't think anyone's going to watch this and care about that. Oh, I've not had this for years. Five people in one stream. Fuck me. Hey. Thank you, bio bombs. You just can say stuff, innit? Speak and I'll talk, you know. Otherwise, I don't know if I'll really talk to myself much. I might. Normally do. I would be if the camera wasn't on, probably more so, but which is weirder, innit? And now I'm doing the nose end of it. Yeah, I'll show you. So here's the face. Try and get it so you can. There you are. You see his eye holes here, and there his ears. This is his nose. It's inside out though, obviously. Like you can see his little leg there, but. Just this is only like the first full rat I've done since the fucking lockdown, really. Probably since the fucking before the first lockdown, you know. So I am getting my eye back in with it. I've just lost a shoe. I don't want to not have my shoes on floors covered in fucking bits of sewing needles and stuff. And I'll definitely get some form of fucking toe infection. Which obviously I'll take pictures of if I did and frame them. Orders have been alright, mate, though. Like, obviously people, I think it might just be because I've not been selling stuff over lockdown, though. So people have been waiting and then they're ordering. But it'd be really nice if it keeps up, bro. It'd be amazing, to be honest. It's been reassuring, should I say, to come back to it and people haven't lost interest kind of thing as well. Because I was worried that by doing the radio shows and the podcasts that people might have lost interest and stopped following the pages and that because they were like, oh, you know, I'm not interested in what he thinks or what he's got to say or what he thinks about certain things. I just want to buy dead rats off the guy, which would be fair enough, innit? Because if like McDonald's suddenly started going, oh, you know, we're no longer selling fucking burgers and that for a bit, but I'm going to tell you loads of stuff about like fucking ice hockey, you'd be like, rah, I don't really know if I want to learn about ice hockey from McDonald's, but maybe some people would stick around and be like, wonder where this is going to go. Fuck knows. Weird example, innit? Because I'm not exactly talking about ice hockey, I'm talking about like fucking paedophiles and aliens and that, but still. I wish there was a way to keep the comments there though. No, I enjoy the sewing, mate. I don't know what got everyone a ping means, man. I didn't even see that. What am I digging at? Right, I'll explain what this is. If I don't answer you guys, just say it again because I can't get the fucking comments to stay. Is there a way to? I don't know how to make the comments stay up, man. It's fucking annoying. But what it is, it's a wrap meat. So I'm peeling off this sort of stuff here. See that? That's like imagine inside of the world's worst snow dome. It's bits of like there's a good chunk there. So I'm peeling this stuff off, which is the dried flesh of the rat. So I want the skin to be like this in the end, but at the minute it's like this. See the veins and stuff. You get rid of the veins and the fat. Don't lose those. I'm going to keep them, mate. I'm keeping some in there, look. And I'm going to mix in some powder to dry them out a bit. And I might use them to try and make pictures, you know, in picture frames. Write people's names and that with it. Take it to craft fairs. Be like, oh, you know, £4 a letter. Hope there's fucking loads of people there called something like Rhiannon. like a fucking pretty penny off of people with fucking ridiculous names. It's good, innit, that one? I do like that one. That one, mate, that's what, doing them first few keyrings like that, they were like me prototypes, if you like, for me intestinal juice drawings. Which I'll be doing more resin stuff in like a week and a half's time, maybe 2 weeks' time. I need to make loads of skin stuff first, and obviously peel the skins off of the animals so that I can get to their organs and that. But I can't wait to do some more of that. I like them days. They kind of feel like, when you're at school and you come in at like Christmas half term to do like the Christmas nativity show and that, and you're not in school, you're in your regular clothes and that. That's how the resin stuff feels compared to this. It's a sort of different feel to it. Normally order myself a little takeaway here, things like that, It's a fucking long couple of days with not much sleep. Oh shit, yeah, I know about that. Oh, buzzing. I just don't like doing it in other people's subs, and I don't know if people find that annoying in it, and I don't want to like turn them off from me, and then to see my name and be like, oh, it's that Belland, which I guess a lot of people probably think anyway, but still, shouldn't really be bothered about it. But I'm just grateful that you don't mind me fucking using your Discord to fucking spread me stuff around, man. I don't want to take the piss too much, innit? What the fuck is this? Nick Caution. Nah. Not for me. Let's have a different fucking playlist. A bit of this. Be better. A bit of fucking Freddie Gibbs and Chris Webby albums. Weird mix, but yeah, I'm banning most of them taxidermy subs route. Like, Bad Taxidermy banned me because they were like, oh, we don't want people posting bad taxidermy if they intended to make bad taxidermy. And because I post stuff there every day, like I was an avid user, I was posting stuff every day, sometimes twice a day, new things I'd made, they blocked me and won't let me post in there. But if you want to fucking post my stuff to there, man, if you want some fucking free karma, because usually I'd get people who'd quite like it in there, but they don't like me like posting, so, which is fair enough. I imagine that the person who runs the sub probably sells taxidermy, wouldn't they? So why would they want to have that going on in there? Well, I wouldn't really like it if someone started posting, their taxidermy business in my sub, because, it's business, isn't it, at the end of the day? Oh, they are. Look at this. I'll put it on the end of this knife. Come on. There you go. This here, you see it? It's a bit blurred, isn't it? There, see that, the white dot there, guys? That's a rat's nipple, that. See? Fucking anatomy class. We're not just here to fucking make fun of rats and that and fucking chat shit. Bit of education for you as well. That's what a rat's nipple looks like if you peel it off and stick it on the end of a knife. Not many people will know exactly what that looks like. Be hard to gauge, wouldn't it, in your imagination? That shit get banged, Leicester gang. What are you on about, you? Oh, nice one, Bio Bums. I fucking... I still won't do it constantly though, because just annoy people, innit? Because I'd end up doing it all the time, because I'm always doing new stuff, innit? Like I release what, 2 radio shows a week, 2 podcasts a week. I'm making new stuff like this. Well, hopefully, like when I get back into it properly, every few hours I'll be making new stuff. So it will be a bit intense. Be like adverts on the radio, bro. You alright, Henry? Any questions, Henry? You wanna... Let's fucking tidy this up. Ooh, nearly. Nipple? What, you want to see the nipple? It's there. There's the nipple. One sec. Little hairy little nipple. It's on a pile of powder. There you go. They are Bio and Henry. Oh, fuck it. Is that better? There you are. That's a nipple there. It's a bit blurred. I don't know how to fucking... I've not got anything that'll focus it, but... Is that... You have to... Probably just have to take my word for it. I managed to make it work better before. See it? Your little hair's coming off of it. It's just like your own. Right, I won't be able to find that again. It's gone. Tape. I've got Obi Trice's newest album on. Can't remember the name of it. It's nice though. This is SMR, I think it's called. What the fuck's the album called though? The Fifth. It's a good album, mate. I quite like it. Don't know how new it is. I think it was last year. Oh, thanks for coming to the channel and that, Henry, you know. Take a little look around, mate, and come back. I'll be on here for another sort of half hour, hour and a half or so. Anywhere from half hour to hour and a half. So go and have a look at what I do and that, mate, if you feel like you want to. See some daft shit. Listen to a Hayes House show. You got to bear in mind though as well, Bio Bombs, that I'm looking down at this in it all the time, and I can't see the chat constantly. I've got to touch the screen to make it appear, which is a fucking oversight on YouTube's part, really. But that like it disappears, and like Tape says there, you know, there's a latency. Not much I can do about it, man. Like I say, if I've not answered you, just repeat the message. I don't mind. And it's probably good for the algorithm as well. Thanks, Tape. Did you hear my new segment, Tape? Oh my god, that sounds awful. Did you hear it? I did what was it, fucking DMX, Damien Free. Damien Free mixed with, well, I say mixed with, terribly mixed with fucking, what's it called, man? Seal, Fly Like an Eagle. just for the fun of it. It's easy. Is it really easy though? Is it tape? Yeah. Is it because I'm doing it on my tablet? Oh. See, I've pressed all chat is visible, but it don't keep it there, innit? I'm not exactly like tech savvy though, innit? Drama's last hope. Me and I hope so. Fair. My live streams aren't probably like anyone else's. I'm not really focused on the fact that, oh, look at me, I'm live streaming. Like, I'm doing this anyway, and people kept asking me ages ago that they wanted to watch it, so I started fucking streaming it. I don't think I'm ever going to really make money from streaming, innit, so... Well, as I've already said, YouTube have already said that they'll never monetize my content. I think it's because I swear too much as well. So, which I can't help. Pretty invested, nice one, Henry. Have you tried any of the Here's How's off the Here's How playlist then? What's been your favourite one so far, Henry? Last night's show tape on Threshold with me and Jimmy was supposed to be about the Wild Wild West, but it just, like, at one point it was just me rambling for 10 minutes about how I'd fucking like turn a river into Takeshi's Castle and just fucking try and drown people's horses to poison the rivers. Fucking not informative at all. But fun though, fun. Those of you that are watching as well, if you Google threshold.fm and download the app, you'll be able to hear the radio shows and Jimmy's radio shows, High Rankings radio shows, mine and Jimmy's show. They might make you laugh. I honestly think that some of the people of Drama might enjoy some of the Threshold stuff. Yeah, I can't wait for the bestiality one to come out as a podcast, mate, because when I spread that round, I'm hoping that I'll get fucking... I think the bestiality one might be the one that fucking brings people to me podcast, because there's no reason why. Like, I expect it to be within about 2 years. Within about 2 years, I reckon my podcasts might be getting enough listeners to maybe be able to sell some adverts on Fiverr. For like a $5 a month or something, you know. Because at the minute I get I'd say about 1,000 listeners a month on the podcasts, spread across all the platforms. Don't know about Threshold, I've never asked. But the end game for the rat, I'm thinking he might be a pencil case, but I might make other bits out of him because I've scratched him up a couple times here. Yeah, well, the podcasts get released about 13 weeks later. So about 13 weeks after they go out on Threshold. They're available on Threshold as well. But I break them down for the podcasts. I split out the Here's How and release that separately in a different order, and just so there's a bit of something different at different times, you know. I keep all the links in for Threshold because I'm doing it to sort of advertise Threshold as well. But yeah, they're available on podcast, man. If you search my username on Spotify and that, mate, you'll find them, innit? Yeah, I do need a chat mod or something, man. I just don't know how. Yes, Tape. Look at Tape, man. Tape's after a job, aren't you, Rowan? Yeah. Fucking hell. Like my PR, man. Fucking go and listen to fucking Tape's music, man. Search Tape Flip in Spotify as well, mate. Tape, fucking sort me out some little clips, mate, and I'll start like some songs or something, and I'll start putting them in the podcasts, like little adverts or something, you know. And I might want you to do something for me as well. Obviously, I'd like to probably pay for it. I've got a plan for a show. It's we're writing it at the minute. Me and an old mate who can do voices, and it's a sitcom of sorts, but it's going to be podcast based, like a podcast sitcom, which is going to be based in a radio station, and might need a bit of little bit of background music and stuff for it. Don't know if you'd want to be credited on it because it might be a bit strong. I don't think I'll be putting The World Around You as the name to it, but might be alright, I don't know. I swear, man, this fucking Spotify playlist's driving me mental. Half the songs it plays are fucking instrumentals. The pencil cases, I think they go up at 55, bro. Like I said, I'm not sure if it'll be a pencil case yet because I want to get the shop populated and that. And if I just make one pencil case out of this, then there's only one thing made in it. And I'm not overly sure, you know, if I should ask for more for it, not because it's you, but just generally, because more people were after me gear now, innit? Supply and demand and that. But I don't know. Got to think about that on my own time, innit? What if I missed it and if I missed anything? Mate, fucking Rowan, have you heard the fucking this? I can't remember what this Freddie Gibbs album's called, but it's fucking sick, mate. It's the one with like a fucking zebra print on the cover. And Freddie Gibbs, that one. And it's sick, mate. It's such a good album. The girl rats are harder to do because they've got so many nipples and that, and the fat's different. The fat sticks proper here. Mate, Freddie Gibbs is amazing, mate. jam bands. Don't know. The Tiny Desk concert with him and Madlib is class. I don't know, man. I don't know what that is, Tate. Jam bands. I don't know what, like, what's a jam band? What do you mean? Like people just fucking sitting around in a garage, fucking playing guitar. Not like, if that's what it is, not really. But I don't know. Like maybe. Depends if it's good, innit? Like good music's good music, man. It don't really matter what it is. Like even some screamo songs might be like fucking good to listen to. Right, I've never heard of it, Rowan, but I'll give it a go if I remember. You know what? Because this fucking playlist is now back to playing the same fucking Chris Webby song that I'm pretty sure it's played 6 times already and I've skipped it 4 times. So I'll put that on now on YouTube, mate. I'll give it a fucking listen. Bollocks to this. Oh, I've done it in a basque. Yeah, I kind of thought that as well by from the little comment there. I wasn't sure. I got it on now, Tate. Ah, fuck. Split where the nipple is. Split the nipple. We'll split the nipple. I'll have it this week and you have it next week. Fucking... Or like a very fucking polite threesome. I've never listened to Grateful Dead, man. I've never heard of Fish, neither. But no, then probably not. Like in my imagination now, they sound. I imagine Korn. Would Korn class as a jam band? Like that? For what you're saying, like for what I don't know. For what I can remember from Korn when I was a kid. He does bio. It's fucking good, mate. I think tape. I think a good way to get people to hear your beats is fucking. I've been big into it recently. Fucking lo-fi remixes, mate. The fucking like old songs and that. But what annoys me is that everyone uses like the same 4 or 5 songs. If you could do something like that, man. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to tell you what to. I'm not, being a bellend, but like they just. I just think they're sick, mate. And I think some of your beats would fucking go with it nicely. There we go. Proper nipple. You see it? Can you see the bump? That bump there by the end of my thumb. Little nipple, mate. That's worth keeping. That's a keeper, that is. Where can we pop in? We'll maybe just keep it in there on its own. I can go in. I don't know. Just feels like they're worth keeping for something, innit? Yeah, mate, Dr. Pepper mass burps fucking really hurt my eyeballs. It's like putting your eyes in front of an oven when you just open the oven door. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I do know what you mean, but I'll send you the one that I've been fucking obsessed with. It's at about an hour, the hour mark of it, mate. It's just it's a beat and a half, man. This is gonna die. Let me find me charger, one sec. Right. Give us a second and I'll fucking find this and send it to you. It's just nice, man. It's just something about it, mate. It's just fucking. It's nice. You might think it's shit, mate, from a professional point. Maybe it's shit, I don't know. But send you on Discord. Because you can reach, like, I'm just thinking because it'll reach people that are looking for that old version of that song, people that are looking for remixes, people that are looking for lo-fi specifically. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's rather than people that are just looking for beats kind of thing, or just looking for hip hop. I just thought it might sort of open doors to more potential avenues of people, you know. They've got loads, Bio. They've got loads, mate. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 10 or 12. I think there's 6 on each side. It's mad, isn't it? But they fucking pump out babies, don't they? All rats do is just fucking breed, mate. Like, that's their thing. That's what they're naturally, like, equipped to do. Fucking music's gone off though now, isn't it? I might just put that fucking video on. I will just put that on instead. Oh, I fucking lost it again. I lost it again, mate. It's fucking annoying. In that pocket, they don't overheat. Yeah, that will those be on one side. I've probably missed the others. They'll probably just come away. What, you're in your fucking... See, I wouldn't say corn are all that good, mate, but I wasn't into that when I was younger, innit? I was into well, when I was proper young, mate, I was just into whatever was on the radio. But I'd say from like fucking 9, maybe 10, I got into hip hop. So, and I just for some reason disregarded pretty much every other type of music, mate. Because it all, to me, even then, it sounded like people fucking whinging. Like I wasn't even into Oasis and that till I was about 15, 16. Like years, man. It just didn't hit my ear nicely. So now I'm moving towards the arse end of the rat now. And like I've said before, because it's a girl, it's got the I don't know if there's a scientific reason, probably because they've got to protect the womb, but you've got more like fatty storage on the skin round here. And it's not properly dry, so it might do more harm than good to the rat. Not in the sense that, you know, I'm going to try and bring it back to life here. I'm not a vet in it, but I might tear the skin a few times, which would be annoying. I can take off what I can take off, and then it'll go back on the line. We'll do that big bastard there, and then that arse, and then I'm done for doing these for the day. And then I'll be going over onto TikTok to make some bits. If you're still here, tape, like there are hip hop ones, but they're not. I wouldn't say they're very good. But it's because they've not got like a decent beat to them. But like a fucking, you could do it with fucking like early 2000s hip hop or something, me. Just as an idea. But rather than completely new stuff, because newer stuff, I think people will be searching for the newer songs, whereas there'll be people still going on YouTube searching for songs from like 10, 15 years ago. But I might be wrong. I don't know. But what did you reckon to it anyway? It's kind of half cured like this now in this state, because that's what it's been doing for the past few days. But I don't mean to be annoying, bro. And if I'm being annoying, I understand. Like I get irritated sometimes when people are like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. But I just spitballing ideas, isn't it? And it's not to say that I think there's anything wrong with what you do, but I don't. Fucking hell, hands greasy. Yeah, there's its arsehole. See this here? Look, what we'll do is, that's not going to fit in there. But what we'll do is we'll get this skewer here, and just for no reason other than for your entertainment, I'm going to put it in its arsehole like that. See? Oh, look at that. Get a bit of a little bit of rhythmic action going, so you can just, hashtag just a tip. Oh, and now we're disrupting the lungs. just as you're saying you have good ideas, I'm there just fucking fingering a rat's bumhole. Right, I got an advert on here, right? The advert's from Barclays saying how they're trying to make football for girls and girls can now play football at school, which they've always been able to do, well, as far as I know. But I would argue that, like, football is in a way aimed at women anyway, because it's athletic men in short shorts who are usually muscly, and they've got at least one haircut going on, normally with a bit of fake tan on and that, running round in a field getting covered in mud. So is that not already like there's a not? Why don't they aim it like that? Why don't they aim it as like to the pervy side of women, like in the same way that volleyball gets aimed at the pervy side of men? I just find it bizarre. It's going to seem like that's completely out of nowhere for you, but athletics as well, mate. You'd think athletics would be like that as well. But maybe that's the problem though, looking at it from like a man's point of view. Being like, oh, why don't you just make it a bit perverse? And then they'll be all over it, Maybe that's part of the issue that they're going on about, but... Oof. Good chunk there. Yeah, mate, the erotic side of sports, like they have the regular footballs on, at fucking 6 in the evening and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then later on, after 9, instead of having like match of the day, you could have like snatch of the day, just as a, a quick, just as an example, that kind of thing, a groin of 2 halves, just make it a bit, market it differently. I'd have thought it was, me. Like most of the stuff in Roman times was erotic, wasn't it? Like, I don't know. It just seems. It seems like they're missing a trick. I mean, I don't know if a man wrestling with a lion is erotic. Maybe to some, like from someone here was here before who listened to the bestiality episode. Like it was erotic to some, but. And I guess if you are getting an erection while you're watching someone fight a lion, then that might be through just the blood pumping through your body from adrenaline. But saying that though, that means if you're getting mugged in the street, you should have a boner. But I mean, that's a really good defence mechanism if you can do that on demand. But it might also like get you fucking stabbed or something. Oh, nearly cut myself. That's close. Just tidying up this rat's ring piece and then I'll probably move on to the other one. Another nipple. Go in the nipple pot. Oh, love, I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but either way, thank you. Silent for a minute. What do you mean? That's weird. Give that a little dust in and throw it back.
Nah, I fell in.
I need a piss, so just to we'll have an intermission. Well, maybe something happened then. Maybe it was because I was talking about fucking bestiality and touching a rat's ring piece. Fuck knows. Fucking gloves, mate. That was easier. Right, I'm gonna go for a quick piss. I'll leave this on, sir. Because if you join it and you're like, oh, what's going on, you know, fucking, I mean, talk amongst yourselves, but, oh god, cramping my hands like a cunt. Oh, why did I do this to the fucking thing? I'll pop yous on a little, a quick haze how while I go to the toilet. Okay, that's that. Weird.
Well, it's time for this week's.
They are. Might be a bit
Here's
loud,
how.
but fuck it.
And this week, here's how to get yourself served faster in the supermarket. Whilst waiting in the queue, scratch your skin really hard whilst whispering to yourself. Not mumbling like a madman. Or a busy guy trying to remember stuff, but whispering like a lunatic. Whisper secrets to yourself. Kind of loud, but in a whisper. If you see a person with a trolley, simply tell them, I'm going to jump in front of you because I've only got one thing. It's alright, innit? Just keep your basket or trolley hidden behind you to the side, slightly out of sight. Don't ever say a thing. Talk to the people around you in the queue. Whilst we have to queue down the aisles, you know, with what's going on, you could talk to the people about what's in the aisle around you. That's like a shared interest. Tell them what you would use the item for, or what you should use the item for. Like, informative, you know, people love a bit of information, don't they? Free info. And then, tell them all the different things you could do with the things. Crescendo your ideas until you drop a big one. Don't be overtly perverse with it. You don't want to get arrested or kicked out of the shop, but you could say how whatever you're looking at is really good for cleaning up all of the stains left behind after you've had sex. If they question this or these stains, just claim that it's because of the way you do it. You know, you'll just be like, oh, you know, if they're like, oh, it's not normal to have all these stains. What do you mean stains? Just like, well, it's the way that I do it. And then let on to the guy in front of you or behind you and say, point at him and go, this guy gets it. In front of the queue, mate. Sniff the air around people. This will work better on women and teenagers. Never sniff the person. That's a weird thing to do. But the air around them, that's not theirs. They don't own the air around them. Truthfully speaking, that air doesn't even belong to the supermarket. Tell the person in front of you how they look just like a recently deceased relative from behind. When they turn around, act shocked and just stare. Say, that's uncanny. You look just like her. I'm sorry, this is a really bad thing to ask, but I can't cope with this. Could we have a picture together? My mum's never going to believe that there's a bloke that looks just like me dad shopping in the Asda near her house. We never found his body, you know. Are you married? Do you have kids? When they allow you to take the picture, turn on the crocodile tears and request to go.
Yeah, if you want to hear the rest of that, go to the Spotify. Or find it on YouTube. Or Apple. Deezer. Amazon. I don't know how you find it on Amazon. I ain't got a clue. But apparently it's on there. It should be anyway. I've set it to be on there. Have I missed any? Good. There we go. We'll start getting notifications on Facebook for some reason. Don't know why though. There's nothing will load up. It's being fucking stupid. Oh, I don't get what's going on here. Because obviously the internet's working, because the stream's working. Oh, there we go. Nope, still nothing. It's annoying. I'm trying to get the fucking thing to work. There we go. Oh, I'll lose my teeth to them. Oh, why did I press that button? Bell end. Fucking jab end. I was looking for overhead earphones in for some reason. Right. Pop some gloves back on. Got a big wrap to do now. I don't know what you have thought of seeing this as a thing, you know. I'm tempted to take it over to Instagram and do it on Instagram for a bit. So I haven't streamed on there for a while. So I might do that. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to go on Instagram, so if anyone's interested and wants to carry on this one-sided conversation, no swear, then come over there. But I think an hour and a half is long enough for the YouTube video with pretty much nothing happening. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. I'm going to go now. But I'll leave the video up. As I say, I'm going to Instagram. So fucking... And the only reason I keep repeating this is because, as always, Tape, you might recognise this. The fucking stream won't end. Button's doing nothing.